Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Come here.
Fuck off! Go on, go on, go on, go! Fuck's sake.
No.
Rushing the farmers to the fucking place.
Why the fuck didn't she help? Oh my god, I'm mad. I hate her. Edgar, no.
Henry? Right, you whoreson. I've had just about enough of you.
Hey, go fuckers!
That's, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You've been through it yourself. I know you understand.
There's something else I'd like to ask. Remember how we were sword fighting together? The next morning, Ma scolded me on account of that scratch on my hand.
Oh, dear. Sorry about that.
That's all water under the bridge now. I never told her it was you who did it. I just wish you could have covered my back too. She was angry that I was at sword training instead of working in the forge. And she said you told her. Your Pa and Steve were really stealing from the royal mines. Jesus. I don't think even Fritz and Matthew would take that kind of chance. And there's not much that pair won't do for an easy groschen.
Yeah. In a way I can understand that Pa did it for us, but it was really irresponsible. You won't tell anyone, will you?
I won't, I promise. So what happened to the silver?
I suppose the guards must have found it. And no doubt those cutthroats took it from them.
Your Pa really wanted to marry you off to Master Tobias?
Yes. Can you believe it?
And have you spoken to Master Fayfar since the raid?
I haven't. Either he's lost interest, or he's forgotten about me. Not that I'm complaining. Uncle Peshek would be happy to marry me off too, especially if there was something in it for him. I'm glad that's in the past.
Aye, I don't blame you. So Johanka and Matthias finally got together. Well, if it hadn't been for everything that happened afterwards, who knows? They could be headed for the altar. But that little intrigue with the dice, I never thought you'd stoop to stealing.
It was all in a good cause. Johanka would never have plucked up the courage to talk to him otherwise. And in the end, her harebrained scheme actually worked. Who knows? Maybe the two of them will get together again.
Bianca told me something about your little expedition to the woods. She was flaunting that ring all day. I was worried for a while that she had some other suitor who gave it to her.
No. Unless you can count a magpie.
Bianca told me something about your little... You really ran into a wolf. I thought Bianca must have been imagining things.
Not exactly. It was actually a wild dog, but Paul used to say those are even worse than wolves.
It's a good thing you were there with Bianca. Going back to help the survivors. That was very brave of you. When I went back to Skalitz, I met no one but footpads and cutthroats. If you hadn't come along, I doubt I'd be here to tell the tale.
You know what our parish priest always used to say? Without Christian charity, we'd all soon be dead. I couldn't just leave you all to your fate, could I? Any good Christian would have done the same.
Well, I'm not so sure. Not everyone has your courage. Did you go back to Skalitz again? To bury your pa and your brothers?
Yes, along with some more of our neighbors. We had an escort from the retired garrison, with Sir Hanish's kind permission.
Where are they buried?
Sammy's buried near the mines. He didn't like the mines, but his grave is on the hill, where I used to meet him for lunch. He loved it there. I know it's not consecrated ground, but what could I do?
God will understand. We buried Ma and Pa under the linden tree by our house. It's what they would have wanted.
Yes. Father and Stebo are buried in the churchyard in Rovna.
Once things settle, we'll be able to go back and pay our respects. And get the priest to bless their graves. I have no more questions. Thank you for telling me about everything, Teresa. I know it isn't easy to talk about.
It helped to talk to someone who knows what it's like. Thank you. I'm glad you came out of it in one piece.
Yeah, so am I. And I'm glad you did too.
By the way, Henry, I have something for you. The soldiers gave it to me when we brought you from Skalitz. I meant to give it to you earlier, but... you know. It belonged to one of the Skalitz garrison. They wanted me to have it for being brave, but... I hope I'll never have use for such a thing.
Oh? How come? What is it?
It's a shield with the Skalitz crest. I'd like you to have it, to protect you, and... as a keepsake from home.
Sure.
Whoops.
Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for everything.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that I'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So, I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Skalitz, remember? You wanna go with me? Come on then, we'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me. To me?
Good afternoon.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in that time?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we get everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a
It's
beautiful
apothecary,
church
not
and fine
apothecary.
alehouses.
Herbalist.
Hey, someone's here. I know, yeah, it's apothecary, not
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
apothecary, or whatever
Well,
she said.
they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here.
Have-
I don't know if it's just... Take care.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
This here, and a little top-up.
Thanks 1,000 times.
Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Don't even have anything to give him.
Good afternoon.
What kind?
He's strict, but just. Thank God for him. He don't...
How do the rat?
Ugh, don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rebel was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here...
Have you heard?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape, and slaughter. Or so the tales have it. Of course all armies do that. But then barbarians take pleasure in it.
Barbarians, not barbarians. Maybe that's how it's said, but I know it's called barbarians, not barbarians. Welcome to Barbaria. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, the bath. any women in here? Shit. Peekaboo. I don't see anybody.
Good afternoon.
I'm interested in your services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
To pay for a wench and everything that goes with that.
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Agree?
That's not enough. You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it. May the Lord watch over.
Yeah, I'm clean.
I'm interested.
Uh-huh. And
No deal.
Oh,
No deal.
I like that. Woodsman Pride, Bohemian Duke. I like the casual elegance.
I'd like that.
as you wish.
That's too much.
As you wish.
I'd like to...
So what are you...
I'd like...
That can be arranged?
40? Whew.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are...
Huh. Huh. Yeah, I shouldn't
God
even
bless.
bother doing it. Okay, let me go get my freaking... Let me go get my loot, and let me sell all that.
To me?
I got a lot of money's worth. I can get a service or two. I can make money. I can make money now. Got money to make. Gonna make money and get a bath or two. How's everybody's day going? Hope it's going well.
Good afternoon.
So you're saying I can't sell any of my gear? What the fuck do you want from me, you fucking piece of shit? How many? Oh. No, we don't want that. That's how we save. You can fuck yourself, you fucking bitch.
What was that?
What was that? Fuck you. That's what it was. Reach level 3 vitality.
May the Lord watch over
Traders, what one will make you broke, girl. Will make you fucking broke, fucking broke. Bitch, you got broke, you broke ass bitch. Ta-da.
Take care.
I'd like to make you...
So what are you in?
I'd like, a private bath for 2.
But of course, money first.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Take care.
So you're saying we're having sex for 4 hours? Holy shit!
Good evening. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, it'll watch over me, alright. We had so much sex that it's nighttime already. Sorry, doggy. Sorry, I, had a little fun. Oh, that would have been useful to know beforehand. I'm gonna sleep for 7 hours. Gonna make a man out of you. Gonna make a man out of you. Gonna make a man.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant? Ah, shit. Sod off.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
What? No. Go away.
Go away, you fat fucking wench.
What? No, go away.
What are you doing here? Get lost or you'll have me to reckon with. Lost something. Hey, who's there?
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyla of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith, and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you. Now bugger off.
Damn.
I may not look the part, but I know...
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased. Good luck to you.
We're going together?